Monica, I heard you've been so busy with work that you don't prepare dinner much. Hi, Linda. What's going on all of a sudden? Don't play dumb with me. I just got a call from Alan. From Alan? I wonder how you are behaving at home. I heard that you're always staying in your room, saying you're working. What the hell are you doing? Well, I work from home, so my room is my workplace. I'm not playing around. Alan was sad about your behavior. He said you always work, work, and work. You don't do the housework at all. Did Alan really say that? He never said anything about housework. What? Are you saying I'm lying? No, that's not what I'm saying. I work from home. I've never failed to do my chores. So you're saying Alan is lying? I don't know what Alan told you. But what you've just said is not true. Is it? To me, it just feels like that. You don't understand what it's like to be a wife. You never come to our house, and you never care about your mother-in-law. I have to work on weekdays, but I sometimes bring you food I made on the weekend. And I bring you sweets that are popular on the internet. I've been doing my best. You're kind of self-assertive. Alan as well told me that you're a bit pushy. You can't even do a decent job of housework. Alan will get tired of you. Huh? Does Alan think that way about me? It's not just Alan, but also me. Oh. If you can't fulfill your responsibilities as a wife, please consider the possibility of divorcing Alan. Divorce? Keep that in mind. Monica, I keep getting calls from Alan. What's going on? Hi, Linda. What do you hear from Alan? Oh, you have no idea what I'm talking about. I don't know. Can you tell me? He says that the room is messy. Huh? He says you only work and don't clean rooms. Wait a minute. It's true that I've been working a lot, but I've been doing basic housework every day. Of course I clean. Did Alan really say that? I wouldn't lie to you. What are you doing in your room every day? I work from home, so I really need to stay in the room and work with a computer. You say you're working, but I guess you actually bring a man into the house, don't you? Linda, what are you talking about? There's no way I would do that. Don't be ridiculous. Then why can't you at least clean the house? I clean the house every day. I don't like to leave rooms messy. I do complete cleaning rooms before I start work every day. So you're saying Alan is lying? I'm not sure what Alan has told you, but did Alan really say that? Of course. Alan has been having a hard time since he married you. I can't remain silent about my own son going through such a difficult time. Huh. But I have no idea about what is being said. I'm sick and tired of this liar. I'm not lying. If you persist with such behavior, I would like you to seriously consider a divorce. That's too much. Why should I get divorced when nothing comes to mind about what you're talking about? Are you sure Alan is telling you that? There's no point in lying to you. But as I said, I have no idea about what is being said. Alan has never said anything like that to me. Alan is a kind boy. He probably couldn't have expressed to you what he has been feeling. That's why I'm reaching out to you and telling it to you instead of him. Can't you even understand what I'm telling you? I have no idea what Alan is thinking if what you told me is true. Do you really think you two are a good match? I regret allowing him to marry you. I have no idea what you mean. It seems like you never change your behavior. If that's the way you do, I have some ideas. Huh? Monica. Answer. You must be playing on the computer again. Monica. I'm sorry, Linda. I was having a video call with my business partner. Who were you talking to? You brought a man into the house and you were busy with him, weren't you? Don't say such a silly thing. I'm working. I'm working on a new project right now. That's why I'm busy with a lot of remote calls and meetings. Well, I don't care. That's why you got divorced. It's a deserved outcome. What are you talking about? Don't you know anything? I guess I'm not sure about that. Alan was filled with regret all the time. He said, I wonder why I married her. Neither does she take care of the house nor of me. I really don't understand what you're talking about. I told you before, but I've never skipped housework. You never stop with that attitude. Alan decided to leave you because of it. Excuse me? I don't understand what you mean. Did I get dumped by Alan? Or what do you mean by divorce? You really don't know anything? It seems like there has been no discussion about it between the two of you. No wonder Alan doesn't really care about you anymore. Huh? You guys are divorced. Really? I'm getting more and more confused about what you're saying. I don't know anything about it, but how could that happen? I haven't heard anything from Alan. That's an example of how little you cared and communicated with Alan. I'm truly disappointed in you. So, me and Alan are divorced? Yes. Alan mentioned that he felt relieved after the divorce was finalized. Oh no, I haven't discussed it with him at all. Are you sure we're divorced? I would never lie to you. Even I don't know anything about our divorce. So how could you know? It's because I'm the one who filed for divorce. You did? But I don't remember filling out a divorce form. You can't file it unless it's in your own handwriting. You filled out the divorce form on your own. Don't you remember? Huh? You brought the divorce form when you registered the marriage. Did I? That's what Alan told me. He mentioned that if either of you cheats on the other, you can get divorced right away. Oh, I remember about the divorce form. We promised never to betray each other. I did fill out the divorce papers at that time. Right? He gave me that divorce form, and I submitted it instead of you and him. Weren't you aware of all these things? I didn't know because I didn't talk to Alan about it. How could I have known? Linda, why didn't you tell me beforehand? You both signed the form, so I assumed it would be a mutual agreement between the two of you. I didn't tell you until now, but Alan hasn't been home for almost a month now. Oh, really? Having a life with you must have been very tough for him. Since he is away, there's no way for us to talk together. It's excessive that the divorce form was filed solely based on his decision. I don't care about what you think. I just filed it because he asked me to. I don't have to be blamed for that. Oh no. Besides, I had warned you. I told you that if you disrespected Alan, I would have you divorced. I don't think I agreed with that. In the first place, submitting a divorce form before discussing our divorce is so ridiculous. Whatever. It means the relationship between you was already over. I can't accept it. It's good that you two are getting divorced. I'm very shocked that you handled the entire divorce process without telling me beforehand. But wasn't it good for you too? Huh? So now you can work as much as you want, right? Well, it is assumed that you always bring a man into the house instead of working. Absolutely not. What you've just said is just terrible. Whatever it is, I can't imagine that your marriage with Alan is going to continue working out like this. This is the way it was going to be, so all is good. You should be thankful that I went through all the trouble about divorce. What do you want me to be thankful for? You went ahead with the important stuff without giving me a heads up. What are you thinking? Don't bother Alan anymore. What? I don't want to hear that Alan is going through a tough time. He will finally be free from you. I don't understand what you mean. You say it's work or something, and then you stay in your room all day. How can he be attracted to a woman who stays in her room all day and doesn't know what she's doing? A wife is supposed to devote herself to her husband. You just enjoy what you want to do and don't even make any money. So it's no wonder Alan left you. Alan said he was tired of living like that. He never said anything like that to me. In addition, we haven't seen each other for a while. Anyway, the divorce form was already filed, so get out of there. Wait a minute. I bought this condo when I was single. It's under my name, so if Alan wants to live separately, he should be the one to leave. Huh? I didn't know that. Linda, you didn't know? This is the condo I bought, so there's no need for me to leave. You just stay in the room. How could you buy it? It really is my own property. I have the documents to prove it. It seems like you're trying to threaten me by saying that, but it won't work. How much income do you have? I'm sure it's impossible for you to buy it with your little income. What you've been saying doesn't make sense. Anyway, I'm not leaving this apartment. Oh my God, you're so stubborn. I'll sue you. Anyway, I'll send his stuff to your place. You can do whatever you want to do later. If you want to take legal action against me, I'm ready. Bye. Hey, we haven't finished talking yet. Monica, how are you? You still can see my WhatsApp messages, right? I forgot to block you. How are you? It seems you've been doing very well. I heard you're a popular blogger now. Oh. Yes, but that has nothing to do with you. No, I'm very interested in it. What's this all about all of a sudden? Would you like to start a blog? No, I was just wondering how much money you could make as a popular blogger. Huh? Did you reach out to me just to ask about it? No, it's not like that. There's no need to tell you how much money I make. If you just want to ask me about it, I'll end this conversation. Wait. After Alan and you are divorced and his stuff was sent to my place, he and me started living together. He doesn't treat me as well as he did before. Does that mean financially? That's just one example. He used to treat me to fancy restaurants, buy me clothes from my favorite brands, and take me on spa trips. He hasn't done any of those things since we started living together. I didn't even know he had been doing that. Lately, he hasn't even been providing me with any living expenses. He gets so mad when I ask him for these things. Okay. He's been acting strange, so I asked him why. He told me there used to be a joint account with you. Indeed, we had. We created the joint account to save up for the future each month. But later, I noticed it became empty. I had been saving $5,000 each month. Alan spent all that money. What? $5,000 a month? Where did you get that money from? You were always locked up in your room playing on your computer. So I've been telling you, I work from home. I've partnered with major companies to develop and maintain their websites. I'm responsible for managing all the pages on their corporate website. I'm so busy with these websites that I have no choice but to stay at home all day. Even when I'm very busy, I still manage to do all the chores. That's how you make enough money to save $5,000 a month? These are websites for major companies, so the revenue from each company is substantial. Additionally, I'm handling a variety of other tasks. How much income do you have? About $200,000 a year. I think I was earning about 5 times more than him. Wow! That's a lot of money. I think it's difficult for him to provide you some money with this income. It's unfortunate that you can't afford what you want anymore, but try to find joy in your modest life. Well, it has nothing to do with me. Monica! Why did you keep it a secret? I didn't keep it a secret, but you accused me of spending all day playing on a computer in a room. You didn't even listen to me. That's because you didn't talk to me properly. In that situation, it was impossible to explain anything. But it doesn't matter. It's over now. If you have nothing else, may I finish our conversation? Monica, you were rich! I'm calling off the divorce. Remarry my son now. Excuse me? What are you talking about? That divorce was so upsetting to you, wasn't it, Monica? So you should just get back together. It's just a matter of going through a process with a piece of paper anyway. Just file the marriage certificate again and everything will be fine. Getting back together? I would never wish that. No, you still have feelings for Alan. That's why you should just start over. Please don't do that. I get nauseous just remembering it. Complaining to his mother about something that never happened is just insane. I won't consider reconciling with a guy who depends on his mother to handle divorce proceedings. You don't have to think that way. I'm sure he also wishes to have a relationship with you. He's been mumbling that he now can't spend much money for what he wants. Don't take advantage of me. Who would remarry? Please stop fooling around. No, it isn't about money. I think Alan regrets divorcing you. As a mother, I just want to help him. No way. Monica! Monica, it's urgent. You're persistent. What is it? I think Alan is on his way over there right now. Have you already talked with him about getting back together? Oh, it's you who set us up. He's been repeatedly begging me to open the door through the intercom. It bothers me a lot. Why? You are getting back together with Alan, which is what you are dreaming about. Please, stop it. When I saw his face on the screen of the intercom, I really thought I was going to throw up. I want to help Alan. I want him to be happy with you again. Let me ask you something. When you filed for divorce, you knew about Alan's affair, didn't you? Huh? What do you mean? Don't change the topic. You knew he was cheating on me, and you hid it from me, didn't you? I guess I did. You're so obvious. What do you mean, helping your son cheat on me? It's not the help I was thinking. I just wanted Alan to be with someone he loves. I didn't mean I helped him. But your son asked you to file for divorce, didn't he? That's true, but... Then that's the help. But not now. That woman approached him for money. She disappeared as soon as the money ran out. What a woman. She hurt Alan. How dare you say that? Don't you think about how much I was hurt? He kept saying things to me that doesn't make sense, and divorce form was filed without any notice. Do you think I wasn't hurt? Don't be silly. I'm sorry about that. I apologize. But now I want him to be happy with you. Not with me, but with my income, right? No, it's not. Monica, don't say that. Please, remarry him. I'm already married with a different person. What? Why? Because I met someone wonderful. I met someone who loves me with all his heart, and his personality is very good. We have just started our marriage life. No kidding. Then what will you do with Alan? I don't know. He cheated on me and left me for a month. And he is a spoiled mama's boy. I never want to see him again. So, what should we do for our livelihood? So it's about money again. It's what you want. You wanted me to remarry Alan for my income, didn't you? No! I have my husband with me here now. Oh. Your son kept ringing the intercom so persistently, so he called the police. I'm sure they'll take him to the police station immediately as a suspicious person. Will Alan be taken by the police? Don't be so sneaky. Sneaky? You're the sneaky one. You knew your son was cheating on me, but you made everything my fault and filed for divorce without my agreement. And now that you have no more money to spend for what you want, and you ask me to get back together with him? Don't be silly. No need to dwell on something that happened so long ago. You're the one who is dwelling on the past. Thanks to my husband, I was finally able to forget the bad memories with your son. I refrained from taking any action because I didn't want to interrupt you and him. Now, I'll use this opportunity to bill him for compensation. Huh? What are you talking about? It's been 1.5 years since you got divorced. It's too late to bill compensation. It seems you don't know, so I'll tell you. In situations like this, I can still pursue compensation within 3 years post-divorce. No way. But you don't have any proof. Even if you file a claim, it will be denied. I'm sending you pictures now. What are they? They are the photos of evidence. It's when Alan went into and came out from the hotel with a woman. How did you get them? At that time, Alan hadn't been home for a month. During that time, I kept getting messages from you that didn't make any sense. I thought something strange was going on, so I had the detective agency check it out. Then I got the evidence right away. Why did you... As I've told you before, after the divorce, I wanted nothing to do with you guys ever again. That's why I didn't tell you about the evidence. But I can't stand you bringing up the idea of getting back together. Wait. If I just back out quietly, everything will be all right, right? I'm going to end their conversations with you on WhatsApp right away, so please don't bring up compensation requests. Don't you feel sorry for Alan? You feel sorry for him? You should feel sorry for me rather than him. A divorce form was suddenly filed by the mother-in-law. I've apologized for that already. Is it a matter of just apologizing? Our chat on WhatsApp is also sufficient evidence, so I'm going to take screenshot to use for suing. Oh no, I'm sorry. I'll never get involved with you again, Monica, so please forgive me. Please forget about us. I've reached my limit. I'll leave the rest to my lawyer, so let's talk through him. After that, Alan was taken to the police station, but it seems he only got a stern warning. I immediately asked my lawyer for help, and Alan paid the compensation. Receiving compensation doesn't mean I will forget the emotional pain from that time, but I am sure that I feel a little better now. Alan's father got to know all of the troubles between me and Linda and Alan. He got mad about what has happened, and both of them were kicked out from the house. They were at a loss and, reluctantly, seemed to have turned to relatives for help. I heard that their relatives who got to know all the story were also disgusted, so they didn't help them. They deserve it. I am still doing well as a popular blogger. In fact, my husband is a famous Instagrammer, so we understand each other's lives very well. I am living a stress-free life. We are planning to go on a honeymoon soon with the compensation we received.